Why did my crazy old teacher threaten to expel me? When my English teacher threatened to expel me over a poem, I thought she'd lost her mind. Turns out she might have saved my life. I was 17, angry, restless, that kind of quiet angry that everyone mistakes for just tired. My parents were divorcing, my best friend had moved away, and I was drowning in this invisible fog no one seemed to notice. I didn't talk about it. I didn't cry. Then one night, I wrote a poem for class. It wasn't even meant to be deep, just raw. I titled it Exit Plan. It was about feeling like a ghost in my own life, about wanting to stop existing, but not knowing how to ask for help. The next day, my teacher, Mrs. Reynolds, called me to stay after class. She was in her 60s, old-fashioned, strict, the type who made kids cry over grammar, so when she slammed the door shut and said, "Sit down," I panicked. She held my poem in her hand, shaking. "What is this?" she demanded. "It's just an assignment," I said, defensive. She leaned forward, eyes fierce. "No, it's not. Don't lie to me." I started to say it was just creative writing, but she interrupted. "If you're thinking about hurting yourself, I will not let you walk out of this room." I was furious, embarrassed. I told her she was overreacting, but then she did something unexpected. She softened. Her voice cracked a little when she said, "You remind me of my daughter." She didn't tell anyone how bad it was until it was too late. That's when I broke. She didn't threaten to expel me after all. She called the counselor instead. I ended up in therapy a week later. It wasn't some movie miracle. It took years to get better. But that moment, that was the first time someone actually saw me. Years later, I wrote her a letter. Thanked her for not letting me slip through the cracks. She never replied, but I heard she framed that poem, the one she once called Evidence of Concern, and hung it in her classroom. And now every time I write something honest, I remember her voice. Don't hide behind your words, let them save you. She wasn't crazy. She was the first